How's it going, man?
Hey, all right. You
I
can
had a
see me. I
I
can
had
see
a
you. That's
super
great.
brain fart right there. I was like, I know this name. Yeah. So
Hey,
appreciate
you
you.
got you had an early or a late night, and you got a long day ahead of you. So I'd be right there with you.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like that was the issue. Is like I knew I was gonna have to go into work last night or yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in for like 2 hours, get what I need to get done, and I'm leaving. I ended up working like almost 6 hours yesterday. It was crazy. So it was like, dang it, okay. And then I got home and it was like 7, and I was like, all right, well, I'll get a little bit of sleep and then we'll figure it out from there.
Man.
So how things been going?
Oh, they're going great. We've been staying pretty busy for us.
Yeah.
Here lately, it's been a busy month. But yeah, we're doing great.
Nice, nice. So I was originally introduced to y'all. My friend Nia Nichols opened for y'all. Or no, not you guys, somebody else. Never mind. Different band. God dang, I've been wow. Okay, different band. Um, wow. So for anybody that obviously yeah, that
I was
4
like,
hours.
who opened up for us?
Nope, different band. Different band. Same block. You guys are in the same block, different band. But how's the music been treating you? What have you guys been up to recently?
Oh yeah, sure. So we are currently kind of releasing our first set of singles for our upcoming EP, which is called Worse Than Show. Should be coming out early next year.
Nice.
So we're right now on song number 3 of 5, and we're kind of releasing a new song every month. So we kind of got that going on, and then we got several live shows going on this month. We're going to slow down next month, and then hopefully we're going to have a real busy 2024.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be playing out of state for the first time next month, so I'm pretty excited
Nice.
about that.
Nice, nice.
But yeah.
Colton French. That's the name I was. There it is. Got it
Yeah,
now.
Colton played with us again this past Sunday, actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here. I'm like, I knew there's somebody that we have in common. What is it? I just messaged him. What is it? And yeah, Colton French. That's what it was.
Colton French, that's the one.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's my.
Be happy to work with the other person you mentioned, but
yeah, I got you. Oh, so for anybody that's just kind of getting to meet you for the first time, what's kind of, and we'll just talk about you, Nathan, as a musician yourself.
Okay.
What's kind of your background in music? What got you into it?
Okay. So I first picked up the guitar. I was like 11 or 12 years old, and got pretty talented at it pretty quickly. But I put it down for like I occasionally would pick it back up and learn a new song or something. But really, for the most part, I put it down for about 20 years.
Okay.
And then 2018, so that's what, 5 years ago now, I picked it up and got serious about it. And
Nice.
So from there, I started getting good. I started trying to get into some cover bands and stuff, and eventually landed in a cover band that was pretty successful for the local area, and really gained a lot of self-confidence in my playing and stuff through that. And but after a while, at some point, I was like, man, I don't want to do these covers anymore. I want to write and go to the next thing. And that's kind of how this project was born. I talked to the bassist, Stu, about, hey, would you want to join or start an alt country?
Yeah.
Started out alt country. I think we've kind of just became a rock band at this point.
Right.
Project. And he agreed, and we've been writing songs, and we picked up drummer Russell, and we picked up Tyler, our other co-vocalist and rhythm guitarist, and that's kind of and we got 3 songwriters in the band, so we have no problems cranking out material.
Nice. That's cool. You said that you mentioned that you were going to start off as an old country band, but you're pretty much just a straight up rock band at this point. I was talking to, I don't know, are you familiar with the band Ghost Dance Band?
I am familiar. They came to College Station on Saturday. I was planning on going, but suddenly a family birthday party came up, and that I didn't know about, and I had to sadly walk away from it. but
Yeah.
I want to catch them eventually.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the guys in the band, and I was like, because we do I host a country radio show and a rock radio show, and I was telling him, I was like, I don't know where to feature you guys because you're too heavy for country, but you're not quite there for rock, and I just
We
don't
have
know.
the same struggle. I actually saw them something they posted yesterday because I follow them. And they said something that was like, yes, we've been having the exact same problem.
Yeah,
I think what I think we may be doing in the future is just going with rock.
yeah,
And because I feel like people are less let down when you have some country flavor in your rock than country fans when you turn out to be mostly a rock band.
yeah,
We had that problem once. We
yeah.
were very much hated in that one venue, but we've kind of found who we are and what places we need to be playing a little bit better now.
Yeah. You have like a Blues Brothers situation where you show up to a country bar and they're expecting like, you know, Waylon Jennings and stuff like that, and you break out not Waylon Jennings.
So we do a punk cover. Now it's the only cover we do. We do a punk cover of 16 Tons, and
Nice.
I think we kind of offended some people with the screaming and whatnot.
It happens. It really does happen. So
yeah,
I'm
but
glad.
we learned who we are and where we need to be playing a little better since then.
Yeah, for sure. So do y'all travel around? Like, I guess Central Texas is the nice general term I can use. Do you travel around pretty good, or do you kind of stay in the BCS, that area?
So if you're BCS and you do music like us and you're original artist, you kind of have to move around.
Mm-hmm.
For us, most of that's been in Houston so far.
Yeah.
I mentioned we had an Oklahoma show next month for New Year's Eve. We have an Austin show in February. That'll be the first time we're playing in Austin. Nice. So we're moving around and hoping to move around some more. I'm really, the whole Texas triangle is kind of what I'm trying to make our regional area.
I keep telling people that are coming into Texas for the first time, they're like, hey, I want to do like a little run in Texas. What's the best way to do it? And I was like, you're flying into Dallas? Yep, that's where I'm flying in. Okay, just run down 35 and you're really not going to go wrong anywhere you stop in 35. You're at least on a major highway. So if you need to get out of town quickly, jump on 35. Smugglers do it all the time, you know. So, but I digress. I was going to say, I do really appreciate the fact that you're as crazy as I am being up at 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah, so. I don't get much sleep between having a day job, having music at night, and having a 2-year-old. I don't get much sleep.
Fair enough. And I appreciate the fact that you took your time, the time that you could probably be sleeping for at least an extra 15, and you came to sit down and get mistaken for a different band.
That's all right. What I got to figure out what name you said, and I'd be like, hey, you want to do a show with us?
Yeah, it's no. I had a friend come through. I was over at In a Jam down by the river, that festival that Colton was at, and I invited a friend to come down, and the band that she opened for was this band called Coyote Creed. They're a band out of the UK, and for whatever reason, my brain was just like, "Oh yeah, Grifters. That's the band." No, it's not. That's the band. That makes sense. And then you come on with your Texas accent, and I'm like, immediately as I'm speaking, I'm like, nope, definitely not it. So, but
I'll get you one of those koozies that you saw Colton have.
Yeah,
I'll put her picture on the other side, and next time we talk, you can just kind of like, you can check the picture and the name of the band at the same time. Be like, just line up.
You know, I hope the next time we speak, I had a little bit more sleep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to chalk it up as.
It's going to be a rough day for you. Here you are talking about thank you for waking up for me, and I'm like, dude, Like, this is the least I can do.
Nah, it's one of those things. This is the third year we've done this. That first year I was completely psychotic. I did this 3 days in a row. Like it was 18-hour days for 3 days in a row. And I said the next year, never again.
Yeah.
So
And here you are.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least it's not 3 days anymore, right?
Yeah, that was kind of the kicker. But now it's like maybe I'm gonna go like 18 hours instead of 24. I feel like that would be a good pocket. So
Yeah.
But so you're in the middle of releasing. You said it was an EP, right? A 5-song EP.
Yeah. Originally, we planned on it being a full album at a certain point, and we kind of realized it was too much.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha. And then in that process, are you doing like that waterfall release that Spotify does or whatever it's called?
Yeah. So that's basically what we're doing, and trying to figure out which songs are your best songs was really, really rough. We're kind of in a situation now where our first song has done better than expected.
Yes.
And the goal here was to release a better song each time. And then the next two songs have not performed nowhere near as well. So I'm got my fingers crossed that I really believe that the next one, the last two, the next one and the one after are our best songs we have. And I'm hoping to see those really take off. Back to the plan as usual.
Yeah, for sure. I completely.
This is our first time doing this, and we recorded it all at home on GarageBand. So the quality wasn't quite up to like studio quality, and I've now realized how important that is. I thought people would be a little more forgiving than they have been on that pitch a little off there. But we're figuring it out, and hopefully our next project will be even better than this one.
Yeah, I got you. That's fair enough. So with the 3 songs you have out, what was the lead one? Was it San Antonio?
So that was our second release. First release was Craven's Camp Road.
Okay.
And that's the one that's I think within the next couple months it'll break that 1,000 stream on Spotify, and that'll be the only one that's even remotely close to doing that so far.
What's the why do you think Craven's Camp Road has been the one that's kind of resonating with people?
So the 3 songs, for whatever reason, the 3 songs that Tyler sings got mixed and mastered. Just the production was cleaner. It's also a very powerful song. Well, I think most of our songs are pretty powerful, but it in particular, it's very easy to pick up on what it's about. And I think that the song is about addiction, and it resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised like how many people have had someone themselves or someone they love battle with methamphetamine addiction. And that's what Craven's Camp Road's about, is true stories that Tyler's from East Texas, and Craven's Camp Road's in East Texas, and is kind of based on some stuff that actually happened there. And I think the cleaner production and the subject matter that sticks out was key to success. I also got it on a really good playlist that's actually performing.
Yeah, those playlists are really important with, especially when it comes to like Spotify and stuff like that. Those playlists like make or break the entire thing. So
it's such a passive listening experience, though.
Yeah.
It's like, how many of these people are actually listening to the song? Like, I'm getting the streams, but like, I don't know.
It's like, okay, you're getting the streams or whatnot, but is the music getting the impact that you want it to have? Like, I mean, everybody writes music usually from a very personal place, and it's like, I wrote this for a reason and not just to be streamed, and it's like nobody even listens.
Yeah.
So
it's tough. It's it's not something that I didn't know was a thing, but man, once you're in it, and it's like it's tough.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So when's the next single drop for this?
It'll be early next month. If my memory serves me right, I believe it's December 3rd.
Okay. Have you announced anything about it? Like, do people know?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
December 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, December 5th is when Cheap Cocaine comes out.
Cool.
And it's probably our second strongest song we got, I think. It's a really good song. Nice. I'm excited about it.
Nice. Awesome. Well, once again, I thank you so much for jumping on here and chatting with me for a little bit. Really appreciate your time. If anybody wants to check out your music, a show, whatever, Drifters and Grifters, where's the best place to find you?
So we're on all of the social media platforms. I would recommend Facebook probably first, then Instagram second. On social for following us and seeing when our shows are. Streaming for listening to us, we're on all the streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. I don't know if anybody listens to us on Apple Music, but it's there. Nice. And then all the other ones that nobody's ever heard of, we're on all of them.
Nice. You should make sure you're on Napster, because apparently they pay out the best.
Okay, I think we are. I think we are on Napster. I've never verified that, though.
Which is always funny. It's like they're trying to pay dividends or whatever for stealing everybody's music back in the day. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we'll pay you all better than anyone else. So
yeah,
it still takes you like 1,000 streams to make $1. So
yeah. It's pretty disheartening.
Yeah, I gotcha. And then you mentioned that you have a big a show up in Oklahoma next month as well.
Yeah, New Year's Eve we're going to be playing with a rock band. There's a rock band up in Oklahoma called Nine Left Dead. We did a show with them here in College Station.
Nice.
They loved us, so they're kind of helping us out and getting us all kinds of shows. They asked us if we could do a 3-day run, like last week. And it was like starting in Oklahoma City, and then I was going up to Illinois, and then Nashville the next day. I was like, I'd love to, but our infrastructure is not built to do that just yet.
Right. That's a hell of a 3-day run.
That's a hell of a 3-day run. It's a little easier for them because they're starting in Oklahoma, at least. For us, we'd have to get to Oklahoma, and yeah.
Because like even Oklahoma, and depending on where in Illinois it was, it's like that's either a 9-hour trip or a 14-hour trip, or 8-hour trip. I think, yeah. So
I think the place in Illinois they were playing is if it's the same one that they just asked me about, so we might be going up to Illinois next year. Trying to figure that out right now, but it's actually a suburb of Missouri, St. Louis.
Okay, so it'd probably be like not Carbondale, but because that's a little far out. But yeah, I roughly know where you're at there. So
yeah, so heck of a run, that's for sure.
It'd be a good time though. Like, you really see what you guys are made of. See if you're
and they're getting they play some really cool shows. They're playing with a lot of bands that are kind of like past their prime, but at one point were pretty big, like Tantric and Blue October and stuff like that.
That's cool. So that's really cool.
It's pretty cool shows.
Awesome. But once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. If there's ever anything you need, feel free to reach out. I'm just up the road a little bit in Waco, so
yeah, I'm looking to play there, so I might message you sometime and be like, hey, do you know any bands I could reach out to in the area? And
gotcha. Yeah, Waco's an interesting scene. I'll just put it that way. So we'll definitely help get you booked, and just shoot me a message and we'll get that squared up. And yeah. But other than that, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna play a little roulette here and swap out some musicians, and we'll be right back after this.
Good luck. Hope you get some rest tomorrow.
Oh, I plan on it. So once again, Dave, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back here in just a minute.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Thank you.